Alright. We're back at Social Democracy again, which has seen several updates since the last time I played. After all, it has been a couple months. In fact, one of the things that ended up being changed is that there's an actual... Uh... Okay, I'm not... Yeah, actually, this change log didn't exist the first time I played for on-screen. And to be honest, I have not played since the achievements were added, so... And there's been plenty of changes. So the regular end date is slightly later in 1936, for example. There's a new difficulty level of historical, which restricts your actions to what the SPD would have likely done during its time frame. So, reformists, woo! I think by now, by how you've seen me play, I'm not particularly supportive of the reformists. Anyway, so there are achievements, and there's also the change that the Popular Front or the Left Front are possible to occur. It's possible to get those without ending the game with a civil war immediately. This is going to be very interesting, but the thing with the Popular Front is that it's been adjusted because the KPD is, yeah, they'll basically act similarly to the toleration of Brunig's Centrum government. So they will vote against confidence votes. Well, votes of no confidence. They'll say that they're confident in the government, but they'll vote on their own for other things, which in some cases is good, in some cases is bad. So, anyway, right, let's actually get started with the game. Wasn't there supposed to be a historical difficulty? I know I did refresh. Well, you know what? Full refresh. No cookies. Okay. Oh well. Let's see what the initial cards are. Shuffle leadership, choosing our enemies, and media. Well, emergency fundraise, that's always good. Oh, you can also return certain cards to hand. That's a nice addition, it lets you pick and choose. Okay, shuffle leadership, stop changing advisors. Oh, that dropped the card. Oh, whoops. Let's go with a simple labor focus. Okay, campaign among the urban working class. Okay. Lama Coalition is not going to work, but... Labor and interior art. Agricultural. Oh yes, the agricultural ministry has been added. I've noticed while diving into the code that it was there, but it just wasn't implemented. It was deemed not particularly important, I guess. But, wow. Okay, so... Agricultural, foreign, justice... Justice is fairly important. Okay. There. Proof of loyalty. Vote no. Of course, support labor and their demands. I need more resources. There we go. Thank you. Restart the inquiry. There we go. And destroying the stab in the back. Expose the secret rearmament plans of the previous foreign ministry. That was fast. I'd rather not collapse the whole thing that quickly, though, so... No, we only have 45% support. The parties that support abortion, it used to be only the SPD, but it has been since changed to include the SPD, the KPD, and the DDP, which is 45%. That's not enough. Just ideological debate, push bulwark, bolster police loyalty, support labor. There we go. I'll let the vote happen. So now it's not my fault. Once the inevitable occurs and the economy collapses, since I am out of the government. Allow the demonstrations to proceed. Ooh, a rally. Yep, okay. The amount of the earlier decisions means that pacifism is actually high enough for this to have a positive effect. Oh, I actually did it too early. The economy collapses later. Oops. Well, I have gained. Still not enough. There it is. Oh, there's a new option. The left view. Call for mass nationalizations and the transformation of the economy. Merely advantage of the fundamental falls. That's a new one. However, leftists in the party argue that the WTB plan is merely a bandage over the fundamental flaws of capitalism. They argue that the crisis is an opportunity to end capitalism through massive nationalizations of industry and finally bring our country to socialism. Fascinating. Certainly makes focusing on the left a more viable playthrough. I will continue to focus on the labor because that's the one I've done so far. Investigate legal activity. Alright, this will weaken them. Fine, and the coalition. Bolster police loyalty. Fundraising, I need more. Okay. Maintain current dues. There we go. Plenty of resources are available. Sure. Start funding our radio station. Ooh, yep, I have lost popularity since. Any other governing arrangements? No clear governing majority. Tolerate burning until I can do something about the economic crisis. There we go. Okay. Sure. I do wonder if the neo-revisionist group is now visible in the internal factions. Yes. Okay. There we go. Centrists are dissenting with how things are going. Fund mutual aid and welfare programs. Boost police loyalty. Call the police to protect around. Ah, dang it. Keep building up the radio network. Okay. Oh, all quiet on the Western Front. That's a new event. The American film All Quiet on the Western Front, based on the German novel Im Westen nichts Neues by Erich Maria Remarque, is a film about the experiences of German soldiers in the Great War, and how they gradually became disillusioned with the ideas of patriotism and nationalism. As an anti-war film, it is the target of major protests by far-right actors, especially the Nazis and the Stalin. They are calling for the government to ban the film. If we do not ban it, the SA threatens to violently stop the film from being shown or watched. I think the Prussian police should be strong enough to keep the Nazis in check. Under the protection of the police, the people are allowed to watch the film in peace. Nazi disturbances are kept to a minimum. Excellent. Dues. Break toleration, vote against this government. Parties. That's right. Public opinion. Oh, great. My popularity has gone down. That's not good. advisors. That's a different picture of him. Damaged on him. Mutual aid and welfare programs. No clear governing majority. Tolerate brooding for now. Oh. Excellent timing. End the toleration agreement. We can just say it happened a couple of days later. Okay. That was close, but I've got the presidency. The Nazi SA is planning a march through Altona, a working-class neighborhood of Hamburg known for its high working-class population. Altona is a communist stronghold, and the planned march will almost certainly lead to violent conflict. The judiciary would not allow us to ban the protest because of free speech. Funny, I have the weirdest feeling that they would have been perfectly fine with us banning it had it been a communist march. Anyway, heavy police presence. When the march arrives in Altona, they're immediately confronted by an angry crowd of communists and socialists who throw objects at the Nazis. The police attempt to separate the two groups to no avail. Gunshots are heard, reportedly from rooftop snipers, whom the police believe are communists. In response, the police fire into the surrounding buildings. Dozens are killed, all turn out to be civilians, and the reported snipers are never found. This incident has been called Altona Bloody Sunday in the media. The communists assail the accommodates of the police, who are supposedly under our command. I have the odd feeling that would have happened no matter what my choice was. A lighter police presence might have made it better. Maybe? Hard to tell. Funds. There is no clear governing majority. President Brown faces a dilemma. Having new elections would be very bad. This would lower confidence in democracy. On the other hand, an emergency government would be really bad as an idea. Okay, form an emergency government. Chancellor President. Nope. That will cause a civil war, almost certainly. That much power concentrated into one person. Rudolph Breitscheid for emergency chancellor. Or I could let Bruning back in. It's a gesture of goodwill to the bourgeoisie. Sure. The Nazis immediately call a no confidence vote against us. We have won, for now. Oh, okay. Increase taxes on the rich. Economic policy. Implement the WTB plan. Thanks to the raised taxes, I can actually afford it. Hopefully it's not too late. Ooh, yes. The Western Allies are finally willing to pause our reparations payments. Okay, this increases the budget and raises our popularity among not just the populace, but everyone of the parties. Oh, yeah, okay, I can see that. Conduct a thorough reform of the ranks, reducing the influence of reactionaries, making it hospitable to us. Agricultural policy. While agricultural policy has historically not been the domain of the SPD, there is much need for policy in this area. Our urban constituencies hope for cheaper and more stable food supplies, while small farmers need economic relief. There is also the movement for land reform, to break up the large aristocratic estates and redistribute land to the peasants. Ooh, agrarian socialism. Right, the judiciary would never allow for land reform. Agricultural financing, increased financing for credit insurance, providing expensive food for the workers. I cannot do this paid buyer, which would create a state monopoly for grain purchases, guaranteeing prices for farmers and stable prices for consumers. The judiciary would also never allow any of this. Okay. Inexpensive food would certainly improve my popularity among the workers, which are the largest proportion of the populace. However, improving the opinion of the rurals might be helpful, especially since I figure that agricultural financing would greatly improve the loyalty of, improve my popularity with the rurals, so. We have increased financial support for small farmers, providing access to credit and insurance, saving them from privation. The left and center of our party are opposed to our rural policy, seeing these policies as giveaways to the petite bourgeoisie farmers. Okay, I've got funds for anything I might need to do. Unfortunately, the reactionary Hitler has already made a citizen of Germany in the run-up to the presidential elections. Wow. We have discovered a secret cache of documents from the NSDAP detailing their plan to violently take over the country if they enter into power. This is an anti-constitutional plot and will be publicized and persecuted. Oh, I think... Okay, they're weaker. Not by much, but they're definitely weaker. Keep weakening them. Okay. Yep, this is the later end date. May instead of February. Okay. Hitler does not control Germany, thankfully. So, Otto Braun is president of Germany. Enacted the Public Works Program. Unemployment is still very high, but it's going down. And we're ruling an emergency government led by President Braun and Chancellor Bruning. Temporary, unstable. Hopefully it won't last. Finally, achievements. As you can see, yeah, I have not played since achievements, so. Eyes on the front, form there in front, Einigkeit und Recht, and Wirtschaftspolitik. There's still this list of incomplete achievements. A capital strike. A capital strike. Nope. Right, fairly good survived-ish, so it doesn't feel all that victorious. Because while the NSDAP is slowly collapsing, there's nothing to preclude another similar party from managing to rise up and, well, yeah. Oh well. I'll see you again next time. Until then, bye.